welcome back to NotSoGrand Garage. Today I'm out in the fuel shed. We got to get a batch going to get this thing filled back up. It's got currently one 120 gallon aluminum tank frame rail mounted underneath. That is the oil side of the system, and I need to get it filled back up. The last outing we went on, I filled that tank before we left, drove it a couple hundred miles, and I have no idea how much fuel I used. So in order to kind of figure that out, I'm going to pump what's left of this drum back up into the centrifuge drum, fill that up, and go on to start the process from there. I'm going to fill this drum up, should be 55-ish gallons, and once that's ready to go, I'll pull the bus over here and start filling it up and see if it'll take this whole drum or not. Very well may, but I don't know. We don't know what kind of mileage that thing's getting on oil. So let's get going. I've already got the centrifuge pretty well prepped, ready to go, and we'll get oil moved around and get going. If you guys remember how I've got my system set up, take my transfer pump on, this valve right here, lets me return everything from this drum back up to there for our multi-pass runs. I believe I'm going to run this one 3 times. We'll see how we end up. But yeah, I'll let this pump all the way down, and then we'll top that drum off. Our pump and barrel have ran dry. There wasn't a whole lot in this, didn't take a whole lot of time. Now, a little bit of oil that's left in there will drain back to the drum. Easy peasy. So now, we'll let this sit just a little bit, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to see where our drum is at. I think it's about right here from the looks of it. So, go on and get that filled all the way back up and start batching. And this process will take a couple days, because I'm going to run it slow and hot. Because, yeah, I don't want us to have fuel problems while we're out on the road in that thing. So anyways, I'm going to finish filling that drum up. Got our drum full. So, we're going and spin this thing up for the first run. And, yeah, also got this little toy I need to plumb in here at some point to give us an idea of how much juice we're actually using. I'd like to mount it in here somewhere, maybe right over here, coming right off the pump, out to the fill head, keep it out of the weather. It's a little cheapy, but who knows, should work. But anyways, rambling again. I'm gonna go on and get this spun up. Now, we'll check our oil flow. I'll drop this out of here. This was from that gear oil test. Slide this one back up. Make sure this is shut off. Okay. Kick that on. Let it go for a little bit and See where we're flowing at once the centrifuge fills up. Yeah, I think we're moving a little too fast for my liking. Just want to slow it down a bit. Probably about right. So we'll go on and switch it over. And now it's draining into this container. This here will stop flowing in just a bit because it's higher than the drum is, so it won't continue to flow into the bucket. But we'll let this go, and it should run 10-ish hours, thereabouts. Then we will pump this all right back up to the top, run it through again. I'm going to try 3 times this time. And is it overkill? Sure, but I've got time. This is all going in the bus, and the Tahoe's full currently, so I'm not rushed to make the fuel. Might as well run it through a few times just to see how well it works. And if you caught the video that showed the aftermath or lab results on that gear oil test, you'll understand why I'm doing it 3 passes now. 2 is sufficient, I'd say, but yeah, why not an extra? Anyway, we'll bring you back when this run's done. Round 2 is just about done, so I'm gonna let it wrap up, and I'll pump it back up to the top tonight before I go in, and we'll let it run through again tomorrow. It's getting there. Well, we're back out in the shed, and our batch is done. So this ran 3 times. The first 2 I ran it a little quick, and the 3rd pass on it I ran really slow. Took all day. Started it up first thing in the morning. I didn't shut it down till after 8 o'clock at night, so that should be good. But we've got the bus pulled over, so we're going to fire the pump up and see how much fuel our bus drank on the last trip out. Got our recirculation valve kicked on, so we're just recirculating this drum, make sure it's good and mixed up. I'll let it run for a few minutes, and we'll switch it over to the nozzle and fill the bus up. Yeah. Well, got the oil tank all filled up. So on the last outing we used less than 50 gallons, which is pretty good, all things considered. So anyways, got her filled up. Now I've got the fun task of getting it cleaned out and ready for our trip. But yeah, with all that said, I'm gonna wrap this up here. If you've got any questions, complaints, comments, drop them in the comment section below. If you would, hit that thumbs up button, helps us out quite a bit, doesn't cost you anything. If you want to support the channel, we've got a PayPal account set up, link to that's in the video description. We also have our NotSoGrand Garage merch and black diesel gear on the website. It's www.notsograndgarage.com. That said, if you haven't already, please subscribe. We appreciate you watching.